Today is Tuesday, and earlier I went to rush for my annual mammogram, even though I was a month behind. And now I'm coming to visit my mother. She had a fall Saturday and was unconscious Saturday evening, so she's been here since Saturday evening, and I'm going to visit her. But they did find out she had a blood clot in her lung, and you know that's serious. So I was here yesterday. Sunday, my daughter Nefertiti and I came. Yesterday, my sister Kathy and I. Today, I think it'll be myself and Nefertiti. She'll come later on today, but so we are. But see, that's, I think, what she's trying to see if they had something with the blood clot, you know? Because then you get overheated too.
Yeah, I'm wondering what making me get so hot.
I think it has something to do with that or something. Especially if it's the same thing, because when you was on the floor and you came through, you was like, give me my soda water. You was like, give me that soda water.
Acid, yeah, I had acid.
So whatever, yeah.
Just think about it. I got a call from Dr. Said. I couldn't reach my phone. They got a message on there. They canceled my appointment for the 19th. I called back and told the lady, yeah, I probably won't even be in the hospital until I'll be on the 19th.
You said they're going to cancel your appointment before they even know how you doing. That's stupid.
Counselors don't even know. They don't know nothing.
Wow. I wonder if it was a certain food.
That's what I figured. It must be certain food or certain medicine.
Oh, it must be medicine because you ain't been eating.
Before it is, yeah, if you take your medicine before you eat,
yeah,
that could trigger it.
Mm-hmm.
And she gave me my medicine before I ate today. I have to remember that. Don't take your medicine before you eat. It's a different stuff is going on. So good. Take my medicine before I ate. Feels like it's cold out there.
No, it's.
A man, anyway. You should have saw them out. You know how the fire department picked me up.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
It's a big bed and he was having a hard time.
Well, to be fair, you were not on the floor. You were in the chair.
Yeah. So that's different. Yeah.
All right, Tylenol.
Hi, how are you? Good. Good to see you. Yes.
This is Dr. Feaster.
This is Dr.
Feaster.
Feaster.
Yeah,
Okay.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you also.
Yeah, we were just, are you sister, daughter?
Oldest daughter.
Oldest daughter? Okay.
Oldest daughter, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
You also.
Yeah, so we were just coming to check on your mom, because we were hearing she was having some dizziness and some reflux.
Acid reflux is just kicking me down today.
Yeah.
It's just terrible. And the therapist, they came back and they tried to do that and do all the blood and stuff.
Okay. what does?
And I get real, I don't understand, I get this, I came back with that real hot sensation that I had before when I noticed that's the way I feel when I'm coming out the bathroom. I got a real hot and it's sweating all of a sudden. And I remember that's the way I felt. I was feeling when I fell on the floor and all.
Okay, it's like really hot, kind of sweaty sensation.
Yeah, I got it real hot.
Because when she finally came to, because when I heard the loud thump, I went up there and I was shaking her. She was unresponsive for a couple of minutes. And when she came to, she turned to the side. And then eventually she started saying, I need my baking soda water.
Okay.
I need that, because I'm having this acid. So when she told me, I said, sound like what was happening then. So I was wondering, because of the blood clotting where it is in the lung, if that's causing. So I know she had asked me to bring it to see if, I don't know, but I don't know how that ties in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you talk about having acid reflux, what does that feel like?
Feel like this kind of burning like sensation and then like I have ate something like I more like I had hot sauce or I had
Okay.
some type of bread that, with butter and stuff like that.
Okay. Is it a pain at all? Do you have any pain?
It's not like a pain, it's like a burning.
Just a burning? Is it right in the middle of your chest, or where is it?
Right, it's right in here, right?
It's right at the top of your stomach?
Yes,
Okay.
right in there.
So no pain in this area?
Not up here,
Okay.
it's in here.
Okay, alright.
And then, so that's why it's just like, it's gonna pull out something like, I don't know what it's gonna pull out.
Oh, it feels really like tight?
Tight.
What about when you take a deep breath? How does that affect it? Like take one right now, take a deep breath.
No, it's not bothering with a deep breath, it's just like it's clamping down.
Feels clamped
it's
down.
Clamping like a fits in there or something.
Okay.
It's clamping down and it just pressure in it.
Okay, just pressure and burning in that area. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, that makes me think less likely that it's related to the clots.
That is what again?
That it's less related to the clots, just because
Okay.
that type of description doesn't really, I mean, which is great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that does kind of sound more like your heartburn.
Okay.
But we gave you some medication for that recently.
Oh yeah, this morning.
This
morning.
morning.
So one at like 8 and then 9 or 10 I gave something.
The tablets.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna pop in a little GI cocktail. It's a solution that she can swallow. It's stronger than the famotidine that you took this morning, and it's got a little almost like a little numbing medication to kind of soothe.
Okay.
Tired
Okay.
throat. So we're gonna try that so you can get you some relief.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna get back and eat because I couldn't
Yeah,
eat this
yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
That would be good, for sure. Are you having any shortness of breath at all?
I don't recognize the shortness of breath. No. When I was trying to get in the chair, I don't know what all I was having.
Okay.
Because,
There's a lot going on.
yeah, there was a lot going on in the chair trying to get there. But the therapist was trying to encourage me to move my legs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying, but too much was going on. I just began to get hot.
Okay.
And then I felt like I was blacking out, I was fainting off.
Okay.
And just sitting down, just nothing there, but
Yeah. I mean, that definitely could be related to the clots in your lungs for sure. I think that was important that we got PT to come eval you so that we could recommend you for a place where you could be monitored a little bit more closely to see if these clots were to progress and we need to do more intervention. But at this time, they seem pretty stable.
Okay, you say they, so it's more than one.
There's a team that intervenes on lung clots when people are really decompensated from it, when they are having really bad chest pain. Or,
But no. What I'm asking you, are you saying it's more than one clot, or does she?
It's the one big
In her
one that's
body.
extending into how we talked about. It's like you got the big artery and then it breaks off into two, and hers extends into both arteries.
Oh
So
my God.
it's one
Oh,
big
okay.
one.
That's what you were
Remember
saying.
the big side?
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
one is big, but you feel like so you're considering it like two, or
Well,
what are you saying?
I guess when I think about it in my head, I think of like going down both arteries. So I'm
Right.
It's
So
one-
you're
it's
looking
one
at like
clot,
it's
but
two.
But it's going in.
But it's functioning as
places.
two,
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's the
Yeah.
danger part.
Okay.
I'm saying it's all the danger. That's why I know how dangerous. It's not just, I don't just hear it, but I know it's.
So let me ask you this: Do you feel like the other facility, if they are equipped to even monitor something like that? I could see if the clot maybe now it's just on one half, but it's still two half, and to release her somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mainly, I believe that it's telling you that there ain't no, can't stop it, you know. but
No, is that what you all saying?
They can't stop
Yeah,
it and control
we're-
it anymore.
Yeah, it's our treatment more now focuses on not exacerbating those clots and not that clot and making it worse. So that's the focus of our treatment.
Mm-hmm.
The full treatment that would correct it all is
Is
to
to
go
be
in there and
extracted.
extract the clot. But
Oh.
at this time, we don't think that that's indicated, just given her clinical status.
More
She's-
Oh.
risky than benefit right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So are you saying that you're trying to basically stabilize it, and that, so is it possible it could shrink, or probably not?
Shrinking, I don't think.
The
does it shrink?
biggest thing is like over time it will, but right now her therapies are basically just stopping it from getting worse. So
Okay.
sometimes, I used to think a blood thinner would like go up and bust up the clot, but it doesn't do that. It
Oh.
basically keeps it from getting worse so that her body over time can slowly kind of reabsorb those blood products and kind of heal over time.
Okay.
Because if we went in there and busted up the clot similar to the procedure, something could kind of fly off the tip of the brain and cause a stroke. So we actually want that to stay nice and steady. We
Okay.
don't want it moving. We want to thin the rest of her blood to make sure it doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then with time, she's just going to start slowly feeling better and able to do a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
As far as getting her, someplace else in the monitoring, we're today we're going to keep a close eye on her again for today. We're getting the process ready to find, the right spot for her when she is ready, but we are taking it very slow and steady because, like you said, the extent of her clot. So
Yeah.
we're not going to rush anything. We're going to kind of see how she feels each day and what her blood tests show each day.
Okay.
Before we give, the full thumbs up for her.
Yeah, because I just know how some facilities, if everybody's probably not equipped, and then they look at, they be like, well,
Sure.
ain't nothing we can really do,
Sure,
just make
yeah.
her comfortable
We want
and.
to make sure she's in a nice,
A good-
stable,
okay.
safe, feeling good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, and then the last thing to mention in terms of updates for you is that her blood count this morning came back a bit low, a bit lower than we've typically seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're working that up right now, trying to figure out the cause. The main thing we think of first is like if she has somewhere that she's actively bleeding out of, but we don't see any signs of that in terms of her coughing up blood or stooling blood or bleeding into. We know she was having some pain in her knee, like bleeding into one of her joints. So we don't see any signs of that right now. So we're just continuing to work that up and see what might be the cause. She does have a bit of kidney disease, which might be also contributing to a low blood count level.
Okay, when you
because-
say a bit of kidney, I know she has one kidney, so what do you mean by disease?
I know she had
had
one kidney.
kidney.
Oh,
did not
there we
know
go.
that.
Well, that explains that. Okay.
I did not know that.
But when they do the scan on the stomach, can't you see that it's only one kidney, or you're not? Okay,
I've had it ever since 1990.
she was in a car accident.
The hit and run, the hit
Mm-hmm.
and and I had lost part of I had wear a colostomy bag for a long time.
Oh, really?
And I had,
Mhm.
and they had to, cut a piece of my, what you call it?
The colon.
Colon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Colon, and also some colon too.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so I had to wear colostomy there for almost a year. And it's supposed to
Yeah.
be 9 months.
Mhm.
Yeah. And they reattached it.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well, I mean, that explains. So her kidney function isn't, I would say, it's just been deteriorating, but like with age that typically happens. I
Yeah.
don't think
Yeah.
there's like anything actively insulting it, but sometimes we just see, I mean, other than this PE that happened.
right.
But yeah, so when you do have chronic kidney disease, your kidneys produce the hormone that helps like stimulate blood
Oh.
production.
Yeah.
And so when they're decreased in their function, that hormone isn't produced as much, so the
Mm.
blood count can be lower. That doesn't necessarily explain why her blood count dropped so quickly, but it does explain why her blood count hasn't been able to respond to it dropping.
And do you think that has something to do with the blood thinners sometimes, or?
It's possible.
Well, that's our biggest thing.
Yeah.
Because that risk we were talking
Yeah.
about is that it can
Yeah.
lead. So as long, the nurses are keeping a close eye, we're keeping a close eye, we're trending that number to make sure it doesn't get, too low.
Mhm.
And sometimes folks in the hospital, it just happens. Their body's just kind of out of whack and not producing the blood it should. And
Mhm.
as long as it doesn't cause problems, we can kind of continue on with our treatment. But
Okay.
we're going to just make sure that there's no effects from that blood thinner
Okay.
that's due to that.
Yeah, but I was, they gave me the blood thinner. Started when they thought I had the stroke.
Mm.
Sorry, because I was taking the low dose aspirin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll just keep an eye on that.
But when you look at the size of the blood clot, are you able to estimate, like, she must have had this like 2 or 3 months or something like that for it to build to that size?
It's kind of hard to say.
Oh.
They can sometimes comment if it's what's called acute or chronic, meaning if it's chronic, has it been there for months versus did it just happen recently? And they did call it acute.
Okay.
So whatever happened, happened pretty quickly and kind of all at once. So
Oh, so hers happened quickly, huh?
Yeah, hers happened pretty quickly.
So when you say quickly, that could be like a week, or
Days, usually, yeah.
it could have happened within days.
Yeah.
And
within
what?
days.
Oh, really?
And that's and like. we were
So
talking about-
I'm wondering if it happened when you went to the clinic and they put the
I thought that's
the pressure cuffs on your legs.
It was too painful.
That was painful. Yeah.
Painful to put it around on that. And because mine already was sore. They were sore. Because the doctor had called it before, all of the, could have been an infection in that.
Yeah, he felt like there was
Because on the heel part was a sore like.
yeah.
And she put it on the knees and the legs and the thing, and it was just like almost like a drill or something, it just bruised. And when I screamed, he just took that off. But she said, I'm going back to the other one.
Yeah.
She said, it was gonna be painful, it was so painful.
And we did those studies that show that there's no clots in your legs that we can see.
Yeah.
So I hear you that the timing may seem fishy where she was painful and they had that on there, but nothing down here would have broken off up there. So the timing may have been very coincidental, but we don't think that caused it. We actually don't know what caused.
Right, because you said usually the clots travel up,
Exactly,
right?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
hers wasn't really traveling from anywhere that we could see.
So you don't know where it came from,
Yeah.
or why it started there.
Right, or why it's, or it could just be just right there is our thought, and we just don't know why, what put her at risk for that, but either way, we're keeping her on that blood thinner.
Because you normally could tell where it traveled from, right? Because I know Serena Williams, she talked about how she suffers with blood clots.
Exactly, yep.
And she and they usually can tell. So, yeah. So is it just the equipment, or you really probably having the money to have certain tests done or machinery?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's basically just the test that we run, and hers, from skin and most of her body, it's just in that lungs right
Wow,
now.
okay.
But we're gonna keep you on that blood thinner, okay? Take it day by day.
With
Yeah.
the age, that's what his body breaks down.
Age can contribute, but it's still it's an impressive size blood clot just to chalk it up to age. So
Yeah, cause obviously it could have did a lot of damage, and for her to still be living,
yeah,
I know it's like
amazing.
that's like a conversation
Yeah.
piece,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely,
Yeah,
Yeah, we are very.
cause it's
pleased to
just
hear
it's like both lungs where it could
Yeah.
just shut her down. So okay,
exactly. Yeah.
wow, that's
No,
something.
she's got.
Cause she had been doing good, walking
Yeah.
around and
Yeah.
everything.
Well, I think
So
that's all helping her. That's what she's got. Good reserve, good strength. So
Mhm.
even though this is a big hit on the body, was able to up and walk a little bit today. I know it didn't go great, but we're making moves. Okay.
So let me ask you this: what's the best thing for her situation? Are you saying being able to move around? Is
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what's going to be
Oh, yeah.
healthy?
Yeah.
And why would that be healthy for her?
Because it prevents this from happening again.
Oh.
So when your blood isn't, when we're not stimulating our blood to flow, it stays in one spot, and then that gives it the opportunity to form clots.
Okay, so that's why you all felt like it'd be good to get up and move around.
Walking as much as we can,
Oh.
as much as she tolerates it.
Oh, I
Push
see.
her a little bit.
Yes, yes.
All right, but you had a big day already. Okay. We're gonna try to get this reflux under control.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye on things and take a day. I think it's still smart to get some places with the acute rehab or the subacute rehab. If the
Yeah.
social worker reaches out to you and kind of do some shopping around and see which one
Okay.
would ultimately be good. But she's not going anywhere yet. Okay.
Okay,
We're gonna
good.
Make sure that she's all teed up.
Okay, and you would say she would be here how many more days would you all say?
Probably another at least day or two.
Yeah.
At
Yeah,
least.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
And
can
then
talk
that'll.
to the social worker as soon as possible.
So are you saying the social worker is the one that's going to decide where she goes?
She'll reach out to
She
you guys and
may
give you
want-
options based on her insurance. So
Oh.
she'll talk with you guys first. We'll have her reach out to you. Okay. Did she talk to you yet, Miss Stapleton? Did the social worker swing by?
No, she didn't.
Not
Well,
yet?
she didn't identify herself when she came. No,
Okay.
that's a social worker.
Sometimes
She
they
had
wait
the
for the
therapist.
therapist to see
Oh.
that first. So now that we
Okay.
got that ball rolling, they'll reach out to you guys. Okay.
Great.
But we're gonna keep a very close eye on you still. Okay.
And is there any place that you all can recommend in case family members wanted to add on the money to what the insurance didn't pay?
I see.
So that she could have the best opportunity,
Yeah.
I think that's a good question for
That
social
is a good, you think, you know what?
If
social
you all
worker would know better.
Yeah.
Because we honestly don't hear much one way or the
Yeah, I
other.
don't deal with
which ones
that.
are
Yeah,
good,
which one?
But social worker, she knows.
Oh, I can ask. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
She'll get the inside
I
scoop for
remember
you.
they always, they want to kind of make a decision and kind of point you in the direction of the one they feel that more, is really
Mhm.
good, or, the one that's not. Yeah, I went to that one time when I had surgery.
I know that was on Kedzie, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make sure that she gets you some good info.
Okay, great.
Okay, we'll
Mhm.
reach out to you soon.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else we can do for you guys right now?
I appreciate that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm so amazed. I got women doctors.
I know. I feel the girl power in here. Now,
Yeah.
it is my last day. Dr. Feaster's going to be
Wow,
with you.
your last
My
day.
last day. I'm going into the clinics tomorrow, so I'm just doing something different. But you'll have Dr. Feaster, and then
Feaster.
our boss, our lady boss that comes around in the morning. She'll stick around with you too.
And what was your name again?
My name is Lauren He. My last name is
Lauren.
He.
Okay,
Yeah,
H-E.
you got it.
Lauren.
So I'll be
Okay.
watching from a distance and talking to Dr. Feaster.
Great.
All right.
Keeping an eye on you.
And
okay?
can I ask you your specialty too?
So we're both residents, so we do primary care, we rotate in the hospital, we kind of do a whole bunch of stuff.
So you do primary
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
So is it anybody that definitely deals with like clots in the heart or anything like that,
Yes,
or?
we have hematologists and the cardiologist, so
Okay.
she will definitely be following with one of our, potentially even our boss, Dr. Patel, who's coming to see you, one of
Okay.
our cardiologists she'll be following with after this.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we'll get you plugged in with them for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, dear. Okay, well, we'll be around if anything comes up.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much.
All right, good.
As if everything don't work up, I'm already packed up.
All right, okay. Well, we'll take it day by day, all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, okay.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
You
Okay,
too.
All right, take care, okay?
Mhm. But see, that's why I asked them, are you a cardiologist? They're residents. They're residents. Yeah. But I like what they said, because when you start asking questions, they can't beat around the bush.
Right.
So their thing is giving you blood thinner to try to keep it from getting bigger, keep it from moving, keep it right there. So I'm like, oh my God. But I see now what they're saying. That's why that one doctor wants you to get up and start moving around. So I see. But it's hard for you if you get all that medicine in your system. That's what happened the last time. You was medicated, and so you couldn't walk. You know.
I couldn't function
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
And my legs ain't doing that today.
Mhm.
My legs just won't stand up.
Mm.
It's strength.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna move around in the bed. It's just like that's what the lady act just like it before. Like it just won't no stand up on it. No.
Mhm.
It's just
Mhm. But I think that's because all the medicine. And then what made it worse is when you fell and you hurt your leg. So if you had that pain in the leg too, yeah.
yeah.
Mm. Mom, your TV off again, huh? You gotta press. Oh.
Did I turn it down?
Oh, you probably did. So when you say GI, is that for the gastro tract? What is it called? Okay.
Yeah, gastrointestinal.
GI. Okay. Yeah, when you know the body and the thing is.
Send a message this morning.
It's here, I'll bring it in, okay?
Okay.
What are you trying to do? TV?
Yeah. Well, you know I don't have my glass. I try to make it.
Yeah, that's another thing I gotta do. Go back, get your glasses. I know they should be ready.
Oh, did they mute the volume? Just don't move the light, okay?
Mama, she said she's here to draw blood.
Hi. How you doing?
She's waiting for her lunch.
Okay. My name is Taylor. I'm from the lab. I'm here to draw some blood. Is that
I know
all right?
you was like, okay, I don't have nothing to do with the lunch. Because we talked about lunch and she's like, let me say it again. I'm Taylor and I'm here just to draw some blood.
Hey, I'm here just to draw some blood.
We have to just contact that's crazy because it's going on 2:00.
Let me hit the nurse button. Let's see if she know when lunch is coming.
So how you doing today, Taylor?
I'm doing good. How about you? How
Good.
you guys doing today?
Real good.
How you doing? It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I just want to see your wristband, okay? Yes. What is your full name for me? Date of birth?
5/24/40.
Thank you. So it's gonna be a little tight, okay? Hi, yes, they're wondering when lunch is on the way.
It's actually coming right now. I see them in the hallway.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for that, Taylor.
It's gonna be a little tight, okay?
All right.
Let me hurry up so you can go.
I've been in what they talk about. I've been in.
Tossing up the
Trays are
gas.
coming around.
Oh, I'm sorry, I could've got that from your house.
Okay.
Food service.
Okay.
Okay, the tray is here for Edith, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I got it.
Oh, so they don't bring the tray over?
No, I don't know why, but I'll bring it over for you.
Bring it over here.
You just set it there. I'm like,
Sometimes they, I know,
I don't know what they supposed to do. Some of them do set it right there, and I don't know, and they have to wait
And
on
y'all
the
think the
nurse.
patient gonna get it? Oh, okay.
They have-
Maybe that's they supposed to wait for the nurse.
They supposed, I guess the nurse supposed to come and set it up, but I don't know. Oh, you got some tacos. Oh, I can come back to you even.
What are you here for?
EKG.
Oh, that monitor. Oh,
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
a couple minutes. It takes longer to put everything on than it does to run the test. But go ahead and, it's just like the big stickies you have on, I'm just gonna put the little ones on. Go ahead and finish eating, I'll come back.
That GI cocktail.
Oh, you do?
Want me to leave it for you for when you're done eating?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
So it comes in this big one, but then we pour like 10 cc's for you to take at a time. So you don't have to, it's not the whole.
I've been going through all these tests and stuff. Some days I feel bad. Today I don't feel, I feel a little, I get a little tired. I be on a lot of medication.
Well, you gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You talking good. You sound good.
Yeah, well, okay then. You put it out there, I'm gonna be okay. All right, I'm gonna have to believe it.
Okay then. I just called you to tell you that what Bessie B told me last.
it's 4:00 and I'm just leaving the hospital from visiting my mother. Should- It's a Comer's Children's Hospital.